the journey. The biggest thing in this path of yoga is, and Gurudev, he's been practicing this for over 60 years, and he's never strayed. But there's also times where you feel like straying, right? You're like, oh, I've had times where I'm like, man, is this stuff really working? Is it really shifting? What am I doing coming here? And I found that these subtle shifts have accumulated over time. We live in a time-bound body-mind apparatus, and that's how we measure our results, is through time. And so the longer that I've been practicing, the more I've practiced, the shifts have become subtle. But yet if I look at today in my life, back when I started the practice, the shifts are great. And if I would have fallen off, if I would have just listened to the doubting mind and quit, how many times that I wanted to quit, I would have missed what I'm receiving now. And it's like I want to cry, because I couldn't imagine not being where I'm at right now and what is being revealed to me, and the beauty of that, of finding and knowing the real self that we all are, that I am, that you are. And again, if I would have let life's obstacles, life's external forces, which can be very gripping sometimes. The mind is very, very, and it's the ego mind, right? So there's a difference between buddhi mind, ego mind, and the free, vast, unmodified, spacious field of awareness. But most of the time, we're making our decisions, we're leading our way in our physical world through the ego mind. And how can you tell if you're leading from the ego mind? Because you're expecting something. You're expecting whatever move you make, whatever choice you make, you're making it because you're wanting to have something happen or an expected outcome to come to you. I mean, think about that. How many things that you choose in a day because you want to get something out of that, or you are in the presence of another being and you do things for them because you want them to give you something back. And that will tell you how much you're working in the ego mind, is when you can begin to realize that that mind that has expectations and that wants an expected outcome, even from landing on your mat, we have preferences. We want this. I want more postures. I want more yoga nidra. I want this. That's all ego. And if you're not understanding and becoming aware of that, then keep coming. keep moving into your practice, because it will begin to shine very brightly for you, as it has me along my path. And the things that have shifted my perspectives, how I move into people that are close to me, has begun to shift dramatically. But it's not because I'm trying to, because I used to try to, I'm going to go to my families and I'm not going to get engaged. I'm going to make sure that I stay completely present in my center no matter what. And what I was doing is I was meeting with the mind. Can you see how the mind is doing that? Rather than keep stepping back into the practices that Gurudev has developed for us to practice, that these are all practices to bring you back to the witnessing presence that you are, no matter what. So if you're practicing your practices from an ego-centered, even your yoga nidras, I was starting in my practice, my yoga nidras was like, okay, I'm going to practice yoga nidras so I can get to the divinity within me. And until I realized that had to be let go of, and I just simply practiced yoga nidra. I practiced each step fully with awareness, mindfulness, attentiveness, feeling, moment to moment. That's when the shifts begin to happen. And it's been happening pretty dramatically in the last few days for whatever reason. I talking to Marjorie, and all transitions, all challenges you know, have you ever met, like, you're in the fork of a road and all of a sudden you have everything crumbling down around you at one time? It's like these transition points in your life. Those are turning points. If you can go through them with mindful meditative awareness, you'll begin to be pushed out into higher levels of consciousness. But those are all turning points for you to move through, but through mindful meditative awareness, not the ego mind. I don't like this. Why is this doing this to me now? Can't I just get rid of this? I don't like it. I want to just go and get away. I want to be more busy. I want to take this. I want to get away from these hard times. But I'm understanding that those hard times, if you can go through them with meditative awareness and practice what you're practicing on your mat in your daily life, the shifts and the changes and what is revealed to you will come at the appropriate time. So yesterday, my new motto I came up with, it just came out, is 3 simple words. 3 simple words. Patience, practice, and surrender. That's it. Be patient on your path, continue your practice, and surrender even more fully each time you practice. And to surrender, you can't use the mind. So don't tell yourself, oh, yep, I'm going to surrender. I got it. Because that's coming from the mind. You just simply surrender into what is. Just be okay with what is and what's going to, how we're here gathered today. And whatever shows up, just be okay with it.